I was actually recording this thing. It just closed and then it stopped my recording. But anyway, it's fine. It's your boy Kobus, the realest OG. The realest OG at all times. It's been some time since I'm just stirring my coffee. It's been some time since I recorded a video for my YouTube channel, bruh. Because I had a problem with my my PC. It's fucked up. That one is out of the equation. But I also had a problem with my tablet. So nice one. My tablet, that tablet is it was not quality. I am grateful for it, but it was not performing. It's Chinese stuff. Not that Chinese stuff are not, but that one was not quality because it was degrading as time goes on. So it had a PC mode. 5 months down the line, the PC mode was misbehaving. Whenever I switched to PC mode, it would just switch off automatically. I don't know. And then it refused to log on YouTube. I couldn't upload videos on YouTube no more. When I enter YouTube, it just goes out. So I was like, yeah. Then I tried to record with the PCs at the library. The problem there is I can't record voice because it's library, people are there, and yeah. So anyway, enough about that. So we're going to be discussing market more often now, since God blessed me with a new PC. Alhamdulillah. So what am I seeing here? This is silver. Today it's what date is it today? Today is the 19th of April 2026. Okay. So it's Sunday. Should I actually maybe let me just do let me just take these slides and I'll be using my notes to actually go through the everything. Okay, so yep, because here I won't be able to to write, so here it's gonna be much better. It's under silver, ne? Let me just open new page where I will be writing. I don't like this page. Which one should I choose? Let me just go with this one head. Let's actually start with the dates. I like to, journaling will teach you to these are just my notes. Please don't mind me. Let me just remove them. Yeah, this is my silver. You see, this is my journal. Got a beautiful treat Friday. Yep. Anyway, see collab. Today is the 19th April 2026. Okay, so we'll be breaking down silver. Okay, I hope the music is not too loud. So this is silver. Okay, It's Sunday today. So yep. So just to put it into words before I actually pull up the picture. So what am I anticipating? Okay. So my trading style is simple. So we go from higher time frame to lower time frame. Okay, maybe let me reduce because this will be on the screen. Higher time frame to lower time frame. Okay, so higher time frame, this here we're looking for what? Overall direction of the market. Okay, and then here this is where we're going to be looking for what? Entry models or patterns, whatever you call it. That's the right one. So we're going to be using our higher time frame to frame the overall direction, and then we're going to be looking for entry patterns or models on a smaller time frame. Okay, so what higher time frame am I talking about? Here we're talking about 1 week or 1 day. This is as far as I can go. I prefer to stick within these two time frames when I do an analysis. Okay, so weekly and daily. Okay, so here most of the time I'm looking for what? It can be POIs, point of interest, or the CRT, the candle range theory. So it's candle range theory. Let me just say CRT method because I can't say CRT theory. Well, the T is for the theory. And then yeah, so it's clear then. And then I want to see buy or sell models. Let me put it like this: clear, not just any, clear buy or sell models. Simple stuff. I just want to see on a smaller time frame. I just want to see what? A break of structure, okay, plus FVG plus order block, and then when we break structure, I actually want to see what? Big candles with speed and momentum. So let's pull up into the gallery. So let's first dissect you, fam. Let me do this. I want to fill the whole picture with this picture. Win them, boys. Counterfeiting, boys. I think the most important thing here, let me just, yeah, I think it's fine like this. So what are we seeing here, guys? This trade, we actually started with it from here when we had this candle closing inside this candle's range and then taking off. I was anticipating price to come and retest this gap, so it did that indeed. Okay, so what happened after that? We can see that this week price closed above this gap here. So price closed above this gap here, and according to the candle range theory, I'm not gonna be teaching candle range theory. I would be assuming that you guys know it. If you don't know it, go and check out T Trades on YouTube. It teaches candle range theory. Nice. Okay, it's still ICT, but it's just more focused on like trading the next candle, yeah, and being nimble in terms of precision. So this candle, the current candle, this one, talking about this candle, it closed outside this candle's range, this one. Okay, so we can see where price actually closed on this current candle. Price closed here. Okay, so based on this, I'm anticipating the next candle to be bullish. Okay, so I want to see next candle being bullish. Okay, so I'm anticipating that the next weekly candle will take out its previous week's high. So the next week, which is going to form tomorrow, will take this week, which is this high, liquidity. So there is buy side liquidity right here. So we have buy side here, liquidity. So I want to see that buy side liquidity being taken. Okay, so I want to see maybe price open here. Probably there's gonna be a gap to the, I don't know to which side, but there's gonna be a gap. So I want to see price open here, form a wick, and then displace higher. Okay, that's what I'm interested in. Okay, so yeah, symbol next week we're what, bullish anticipation, and we are anticipating bullish candle anticipation. Okay, so we're anticipating the next week to become bullish. So let's move to other time frames. Okay, again with something which supports that I'm bullish. We traded above this gap here. Okay, so already we disrespected a bearish POI, so we can anticipate price to use this gap as an invest to propel price up. Okay, just wanted to highlight that. And then we go to daily. There isn't much that I'm seeing on a daily. Okay, I'm only seeing one small thing here. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let's zoom in. So on a daily, we can see that price came into this FVG, ne? Straight one, man. Maybe something straight. Price came into this FVG and then it expanded to the upside. Okay, so I'm having two scenarios that I'm expecting here. So I can see that price, remember now I'm trying to match what higher time frame is telling me on a lower time frame. So I see that price, when it was retesting this gap, it went down with this candle, it went down with this candle. These are two consecutive candles. So I'm viewing this as what? I'm viewing this as an order block. Okay, I know there's no gap here. It's okay. I'm viewing this as an order block, so I would like to see price, maybe if it goes down, to find support here. Okay, so I would like to see price finding support over this open of that candle, and then maybe reject to the upside. Okay, so I'm going to monitor how price actually opens this week, and then how it reacts around that zone. Okay, so where them boys, counterfeiting boys. Okay, so we still have room here, which price can still come and take out this sell side and then continue up. Will it do that? I don't know. We're just gonna see. I'm not trying to anticipate what price is gonna do, but so far I'm working with this level here. If we disrespect this level, I will see if price is willing to come here, take the liquidity here, and then give me buy models to the upside. So if it does that, I know that okay, we are respecting this this fair value gap once more. Okay, so that's that on a daily time frame. I don't want to go to gold because gold is weak in terms of strength compared to silver, but I will touch on it. But I didn't want to include it here because more or less the same as silver. So this is our silver on a 4-hour time frame. This is beautiful. This is the expansion that I caught on Friday. This one, it was just too obvious, especially on a 1-hour time frame. Anyway, I'm not there. I can see how price actually is leaving this liquidity intact. So there is buy side liquidity intact right there, and then we can see how price broke structure here. So here we broke structure, and then we have we swept sell side liquidity here. Wow, this is just a BSL, buy side liquidity, SSL, sell side liquidity, BOS, break of structure. Price came and swept the liquidity here, and then it expanded to the upside with big candles while breaking this swing high. So this is our break of structure to the upside. We have buy side liquidity right there, sitting, waiting to be collected. Okay, so I'm seeing that price currently it's inside this gap here. So I would like to see price come into this zone, okay, and then ideally I want to see rejections here. I want to see price creating candles in here. Okay, I want to see price create candles here. I want to see price create rejection candles here. Okay, and then maybe something like this. I'm not saying this is what's gonna happen, but I'm just wanna see something like this. One swar gets me. You cut me now. Okay, so immediately if I see something like this, this is what I want to see. You see this candle, powerful. So this is also CRT method. Okay, so if I see the previous candle closing inside its previous candle's range, I know that may sound a bit confusing. If I see the previous candle closing inside its previous candle, not previous candle, if I see the current candle closing inside its previous candle, I'm interested in that formation there. where is that thing where I'm talking about? It's here. If I see, suppose this has not yet formed, if I see this candle closing inside this candle's range, suppose this is the open and close, it has closed inside the range of this black candle, so I know majority of the time price is not gonna take out the low. Okay, so I will go maybe to 15-minute time frame to look for I can enter here, target this high, win. But if I go to a smaller time frame like 15-minute or 5, I'm going to look for a pattern like this. I just want to see break of structure with speed, leaving a gap, and then I know that okay, I'm in there. So yep, yeah, that's what I'll be looking for on a smaller time frame. This is beautiful, straightforward. I mean, it does not need some overthinking, provided we have to leave a room for disappointment in terms of risk management. That's why you have to risk accordingly and not put all your capital on one trade. Yeah, this is my journaling, by the way. I am journaling here. It's not a financial advice. I'm not providing signals to anyone. From time to time, I watch these videos and see how I think. Is my thinking improving, or is still the same? Yeah, when I look at my old videos, believe me, I can see the difference in how I think. Yeah, so hoping for improvement as time goes on. Anyway, this is just 1 hour time frame, same thing which I just showed you there. We can see how price expanded to the upside. We have you have this gap right here that we are trading inside. So what I would like to see is I want to see price reject the discount of this range from this low to this high. So probably the 75% level is somewhere here. So I would like to see price do something like and then go up. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for this week. Next week I'm anticipating bullish prices, so I will only be looking for bullishness. Yeah, unless something major happens, like if price maybe break this low with speed and momentum, okay, leaving gaps here, then I can consider shifting my bias there. But so far, next week I'm anticipating bullish candles. Yeah, I have dissected what is it that I'm expecting this week. Yeah, should I break down what I saw last week? Silver. Let me just share it a bit. Just gonna be quick because yeah, I don't want, it's not part of this video anyway. So why did I take that buy? Okay, so what happened is I saw price, I'm going to use this because I don't want it to be permanent and damaging my nose. So you can see here price is rejecting the point of interest. What was the point of interest? This 1 day FVG. So we can see that price came into this zone, and then now it took out, it's forming a rejection candle here, you can see that, no? And then when we go to a smaller time frame, we can see how price it was respecting this order block. So we have an order block right there, that is a bullish order block. You can see how price was collecting liquidity, and after it has collected liquidity, you can see how it displays to the upside. So okay, you can see how I wrote here break of structure, 1 hour FVG, which refers to this FVG, and then long opportunity. Okay, that was that. Anyway, this was just my entries. This was when actually price has actually moved. Okay, you can see I went long when this candle was moving away from this gap, and then I also went long inside this. I had to go somewhere, so I couldn't afford to stay on the chart, so I was like, let me just place an entry. My stop loss, you can see it here, and then yeah, but ideally I would like to see, whenever I see something like this, this is what I want to see. This is the candle that I want to enter on immediately if it closes here, unless you switch to a smaller time frame and look for buy models on a smaller time frame that aligns with that hour. You can see how this you know how a buy side liquidity generation also guides the setup. If I see price doing this, I know that this place has to be visited later on. Okay, so this is that we collected sell side liquidity twice. And price has no business staying in discount now, because the sell side liquidity has already been swept. So I went long here, you can see. Yep. And then I went long for the second time here. This is a nice setup. Yeah, this is what I did in a nutshell. Yeah, it was Friday. Beautiful move, beautiful price action. Peace. I'm signing out. It's your boy Kobus-The realist OG. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, share the word. For those people who resonate with my style of trading, this can become helpful towards you guys. Yeah, come in and witness my journey into becoming the best in trading. As I try to master myself. Yeah, you know how this game works. This is a very interesting game because it teaches you who you are, teaches you how to master yourself, how to not be greedy, how to appreciate the small wins and stuff. Yeah, I wanted to go into gold, but I won't go into gold. Yeah, I don't. This video is gonna be too long, and I know too long videos people tend not to watch. But anyway, peace.